John Cage's 433, pronounced 4 minutes, 33 seconds, is a musical composition where the performer sits silently on stage for the duration of the piece without playing any musical instruments. The music is the ambient sounds of the environment during the performance, coughs from the audience, the ticking of a clock, traffic outside the venue, etc. The piece is not simply silence, it's a deliberate exploration of the nature of sound and music. Cage challenged the traditional definition of music, arguing that any sound can be considered musical. By removing the intentional sounds created by the performer, he forces the listener to pay attention to the sounds they might normally ignore or filter out. The meaning and interpretation of 433 are open to individual experiences. Some might find it boring or pointless, while others might find it profoundly moving or thought-provoking. The piece's impact is heavily dependent on the context of the performance and the listener's own perception of the surrounding sounds. Some key interpretations include an exploration of ambient sound as music. The piece directly confronts the listener with the soundscape of their environment, demonstrating that music doesn't need to be intentionally created to be meaningful. A critique of musical conventions. By stripping away traditional musical elements, Cage challenged the very notion of what constitutes a musical work and who decides what is music. A reflection on the nature of silence. Although filled with ambient sounds, the piece highlights the concept of silence as a significant element in musical experience and how our perception of silence changes depending on the environment. An invitation to active listening. The audience is compelled to actively listen to their surroundings, becoming part of the performance itself. In short, 433 is not just about silence. It's a complex and multifaceted work that has generated considerable discussion and debate since its premiere. Its enduring legacy lies in its challenge to the established norms of music and its enduring power to provoke thought and reflection. John Cage's 433 premiered in 1952, a time of significant upheaval and change in the arts and wider society. Understanding its historical context is crucial to grasping its meaning and impact. Post-war anxiety and existentialism. The piece emerged in the aftermath of World War II. A sense of disillusionment and uncertainty pervaded many aspects of life. Existentialist philosophy, questioning the meaning of existence and highlighting the absurdity of the human condition, was gaining prominence. 433 can be seen as reflecting this mood, questioning established artistic norms and inviting reflection on the meaninglessness, or profound meaning, found in seemingly empty spaces. The rise of experimental music. The mid-20th century witnessed a surge in experimental music, pushing the boundaries of traditional forms and instrumentation. Composers like Cage were exploring new ways to create and experience music, moving beyond traditional tonality and structure. 433 is a radical example of this experimental spirit, challenging the very definition of music itself. Dada and Surrealism's influence. The avant-garde movements of Dada and Surrealism, with their emphasis on chance, absurdity, and the rejection of conventional aesthetics, significantly influenced Cage's work. 433 embodies these principles, embracing the unpredictable nature of ambient sounds and challenging the audience's expectations of a musical performance. Technological advancements. The post-war era saw rapid technological advancements, leading to increased awareness of ambient noise and its pervasiveness in modern life. 433 can be viewed as a response to this increasingly noisy environment, drawing attention to sounds often ignored or overlooked. In summary, 433 wasn't created in a vacuum. It was a product of its time, reflecting the anxieties, philosophical shifts, and artistic innovations of the post-World War II era. Its radical challenge to established norms resonated with the spirit of experimentation and questioning that characterized the period.